Hello everyone, it's Wednesday, July 24th, and that means it's my turn to give you my list of 10 things that I would take with me on a deserted island. Now the interesting thing about this topic, as I'm sure you've seen in the last couple videos, is that it's open to interpretation. My list was made on the assumption that my basic needs, food, shelter, clothing, is already met. And also, to add a little more challenge to this list, I decided to limit myself to items that do not require electricity to function. So that being said, here's my list. Thing number 1, my piano. I've mentioned before, I love music. I like creating things with my music. Therefore, I would need my piano with me because I can't play guitar as much as I'd like to learn. Thing number 2, I would bring my collection of notebooks because that's where all my writing is done and that's where I jot all of my ideas down, so it would be fun to expand on those should I find myself in a situation where I am stranded somewhere. Thing number 3, I would bring my sketchbooks. I'm not much of an artist, but I would use the time to improve my skills and actually take time to learn how to draw. Thing number 4, my books. Like I said before, I love to read, and I love to read and reread the same book several times, so if I brought every book behind me, I would have entertainment for years. Thing number 5, my plays and my monologues. As I mentioned before, I'm hoping to be an actor one day. That's something that's never gonna die. So I would bring, a means of working on that skill. Thing number 6, my journals. Because I would want some way to document what's happening, and because I wouldn't have my camera or my laptop because no electronics, I would bring my journals and write my experiences that way. Thing number 7 is my Italian and Spanish textbooks because I love languages and I love learning them, and while you can't exactly become fluent in a language through a textbook, I would definitely bring some way of at least building that skill. Thing number 8 is my purple amethyst necklace. This was given to me several years ago by a good friend of mine who I unfortunately am no longer in touch with. However, the symbolism behind the reason the stone was given to me, it would function as a grounding stone to make sure I don't completely lose my mind. Thing number 9 is this little marble. Much like the amethyst necklace, this was given to me by my current director. I'm currently in rehearsal for a fringe show that's opening in less than a month, and our director at the start of the rehearsal process gave everyone in the cast little marbles as a reminder to not lose your marbles in times of stress. My director likes puns. Last thing I would bring with me would be my dog. My dog does not live with me right now. My dog lives with my parents, but I would definitely bring my dog with me because if I'm alone on a deserted island, it would get lonely, and I would bring my dog because, yeah, she's my dog. That wraps up my list of 10 things that I would take with me on a deserted island. I can't wait to see how the other people this week interpret this list, and I will see you guys next week.